In Botswana have started casting their ballots in the country's 11th general elections in what's expected to be Botswana's most hotly contested poll since independence in 1966. The ruling Botswana Democratic Party is facing tough competition from the coalition of opposition parties under the umbrella for Democratic Changes and Botswana Congress Party. The Independent Electoral Commission says all the voting stations opened on time. 824,000 citizens have registered to make their mark in this year's polls. About 2,000 voting stations will be used in all 57 constituencies where Botswana will be voting for their parliamentary and council leaders. Polling stations opened on Friday nationwide elections that will determine Botswana's next president. There are three parties competing to win over 824,000 registered voters who will elect 57 members of parliament. The polls are considered the closest ever in the world's largest diamond producer. Our reporter Tsholofelo Mathibedi is in Botswana and now joins us on the line for an update. Tsholofelo, a very good afternoon to you. Please tell us, what is the situation like on the ground? Is it peaceful? And how is the voter turnout so far?
Yeah, what I can say is that early morning, the voter turnout was quite good. We were in central Gaborone, where a lot of people were lining up. They were ready to cast their ballots. And that is in central Gaborone. That's where we then met Duma Boko. He is the leader of the Umbrella for Democratic Change. He cast his ballot in Gaborone too, and he indicated that, he believes that this is the time for opposition politics to really take center stage. He says that they've always been saying that they are ready to govern, and the coming together of political parties has been long overdue. And now that it has happened, they believe that they have a chance to win these elections. But he indicated that even though probably they might not win and they might go for a coalition government, they would still be open to engage with other parties. Probably here he is talking about the BCP, which is the other party that is participating in these elections. And the BCP leader himself cast his ballot at the Pakalane Primary School. He's just done that a couple of minutes ago at around 2:30 at the Pakalane Primary, where he cast his ballot. He indicated too that they're in it to win it.
All right. Now, Tsholofelo, has there been any reports of violence so far?
Well, even yesterday when we spoke to the SADC Observer Mission, Mama India Mfeket, we indicated that, the dynamics in Botswana are so different. This country, basically, they've been here for longer periods and they haven't really, come across any signs of violence. She was indicating that even leaders of oppositions were able to, hug and, make jokes and whatever, which indicates that there's a bit of a maturity when it comes to maybe, if one can say, radicalism on how they approach their politics. It's very different from maybe what we know or what we are used to back home. Here, there's no hot spots or there's no areas that are known as hot spots. It's been peaceful, it's been very quiet, and elections, even when we spoke to the police yesterday, they indicated that even though they will be at all the polling stations to ensure safety and security, they don't expect that there's going to be any incident, but they will just be there, to give support if needed.
All right. That's SABC reporter Tsholofelo Mathibedi live to us all the way in Botswana for the elections.